The bigger the piece of art, the more expensive it is, right? Wrong. Or at least, today it's wrong. We're gonna show you 2 different ways you can pull off a massive art project with minimal effort and minimal budget. Having an on-trend home doesn't have to come with a huge price tag. Showroom Steals is all about breaking down the latest trends and providing tips and tricks to get the same look in your home for less. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Showroom Steals. I am so excited for this episode today because I think all of you are going to relate to it. Today we're talking about how to DIY large-scale art, but on a budget. Wall art makes a huge impact and really helps tie a room together. And one of the trends we're seeing lately is large-scale wall art, which, if you're already keeping a close eye on your budget, you probably think there is no way you can pull off buying a huge piece of art from a gallery or a designer showroom. So why are these large art pieces so popular right now? There's a couple of reasons. One of the reasons I love a large-scale piece is because they can trick your eye into thinking a room is much bigger than it is. The sheer scale of a large piece of art makes a room feel more expansive, rather than, say, a gallery wall, which we love but might overwhelm a small space. A horizontal piece can make a room feel wider, while a vertical piece can make your ceilings feel taller than they are. The simplicity of using one large piece can also help a room feel more streamlined and cohesive. Lots of ready-to-buy wall murals come in multiple panels, but if you don't want to have an entire accent wall, try using one or a few of the panels included, applying them to particle board or plywood, and then framing it. If you need a tutorial on how to DIY your own frame, you can check out our previous Showroom Steals episode on how to create your own artwork. And then you've got a huge piece of artwork that will instantly capture people's attention. Another hack you can use is to pick out a wallpaper that you love, cut out the size you would want on your wall, apply it, and then get this, use molding to create a frame directly on your wall. I really like the simplicity of using quarter round for a frame, but you could also try using beaded moldings or something a little more ornamental if you want to bring in some more character. Today we're going to use this wall mural as our piece of art, but we have tons of options you can choose from on Lowe's.com, ranging from calm and neutral to more traditional or really loud and funky. Let me show you how we're going to take this mural and turn it into a gorgeous focal point in this room. Once you've applied your wallpaper or mural to the wall, you'll need to figure out how much molding you'll need to create your frame. Since we're using this mural, we're going to add 1/4 inch to the dimensions of the mural so that we can frame the outside edges of it. Standard molding usually comes in 8, 10, and 12-foot lengths, so you can either have it cut in the Lowe's store or bring it home and DIY it. Just make sure each piece has a 45-degree angle on each end so that you can fully make a frame around your mural. After that, you're ready to put it up. Make sure your mural has dried completely on the wall at this point, or if you want the peel and stick route, you've got nothing to worry about. Line the edges up ever so slightly above your mural. You want the bottom to just kiss the picture so that it looks like it's really sitting within a frame. And then use a finished nail gun to secure it in place. And if you're a renter, you can also accomplish this step with command strips for an easily removable option. It doesn't get much better or simpler than that, right? So what do you guys think? Are you gonna take a stab at large-scale art, or are you sticking to the smaller stuff? Let us know in the comments and be sure to check back soon for our next episode.